back, my wife and I, we were living in Malaysia, and we flew into the United States to visit relatives and stuff. And we flew into a very large and prominent airport in the United States. And in the process, you know, we went through everything, and then we get into the security line and all that stuff to get our next flight and all that business. And as we're standing in line waiting to go through, you know, the security, this young guy walks over to me, and he looks all serious and everything, and he goes, "Come with me." And I'm thinking, wow, wonder what I did. You know, so anyway, I follow him, and he takes me over this place, and where it becomes apparent he's going to do a pat down, okay? And then he says, "Sir, stand there." So I stand over there, you know, and then he says, "Sir, will you please spread your feet apart to shoulder width?" So I spread my feet apart to shoulder width. Now this young guy is being real commanding and pushy, and it's pretty obvious he's enjoying throwing his weight around, you know, that he's the man, you know, kind of thing, you know. And I'm like, oh, wow, that's what an attitude, you know. And he puts on his, apparently he was changing gloves, so he puts on his blue gloves. You know, he's got his blue gloves. He's in his blue uniform, dark pants, blue shirt, dark pants, you know, and he's getting ready to give me the pat down. Now, what happens in the next few seconds was slow motion in my brain, but first thing he did was he held up his finger, his blue gloved finger, and for a second my mind flashed back to my doctor, and I'm thinking, oh, he's going to give me a exam and going to have me bend over, you know. And I'm like, wow, man, there's nothing to see up there except some, you know, hamburger and French fries and sloshing around some coffee, you know, no contraband, you know. But then he hesitates, and I realize he's staring at my chest, and I'm like, trying to figure this out, you know. This guy is just staring at my chest. Now, I'm a big guy, okay? Well, most people consider me a big guy. I weigh 330 pounds or 150 kilos or 24 stone, whatever measurement you're into, and so I'm big, okay? And I have a rather prominent chest, all right? So this guy, he's standing fairly, this young guy's standing fairly close to me, and he takes his blue finger and he just pokes me really hard right in the nipple and says, "What's that?" I'm like, my first thought is, oh, you know, my brain just goes into this thing of thinking that I want to say to him, ding dong, it's a doorbell. What do you think it is? Yeah, I didn't say that, but this was going through my head, you know. But, you know, I was so surprised, and I was hoping he didn't do this to any women. But I thought, man, this guy, he's pushy, he's bossy, he's really out of line. I mean, he needs some kind of lesson. And there was people standing around and stuff, you know, milling about, waiting for security and all this stuff. So I said very loudly that, just loudly, I said, "That is what's known as a man boob." And people turn and look at him, okay? And I said, I inherited man boobs from my father. And then I get my hands under my boobs and I kind of hold them up in his face, you know, and he's like going, oh, you know, he didn't know what to do with this, you know. And I said, and you know what? I think you put a dent in my nipple. I don't know can you get the dent out of my nipple? And this guy, he is at this point, he's like beet red, you know. He's like, he's just going, go, just go. And by this point, people are standing around laughing at him, because they think this is kind of funny, because they start listening on this and they're laughing at him. He's ready to be, go, 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 just go. And he sent me through security, no pat down, nope, nothing. I thought, man, boy, I hope that guy learned a lesson. So for what it's worth, there's the story, and yeah, and you know what happened? Like 5 days later, my nipple popped back out. I'm just kidding, just joking. Okay, bye bye. We'll see ya.